Morning all. Today we are going to discuss about new lesson, principles of inheritance and variation. The principles of inheritance and variation, genetics, exactly genetics. So from this chapter, humans knew from 8000 to 1000 BC. Then natural selection will be there. Then for best selection, artificial selection. Artificial selection in India, first time, that is Sahiwal cows in Punjab. Artificial selection. According to textbook, NCERT textbook, these two lines important. Then human beings gives humans only. Bada elephant gives a chota elephant. Mango tree gives the mango tree only. Mango tree gives the mango tree only. How it is possible? Are exactly you seems to be your grandfather. Your exactly seems to be your grandmother. Are some character seems to be your father. Some character differ to the parents. How it is possible? That are all discussed in genetics. Genetics. Genetics means a branch of biology. Branch of biology. To study about inheritance. To study about inheritance and variation. Study about inheritance and variation in genetics. The first time genetics term given by Bateson in 1906. Term given by Bateson in 1906. Inheritance. What is inheritance? Inheritance means it is a phenomena, the transmission of character from parent to offspring, one generation to next generation. Transmission of character parent to offspring from one generation to next generation is called inheritance. Inheritance. Heredity. Transmission of character parent to offspring is nothing but heredity. She is not ready to spend 1 rupee money also. Their parents also not ready to spend 1 rupee money also. Their parents also not ready to spend 1 rupee money also. Generation to generation, generation to generation, generation to generation. How it is transfers? It is studied in genetics. Variation. What is meant by variation? The characters differ to the parents. Parents are normal. Children are very, very, very intelligent. Different character. Positive we take. Parents are disciplined persons. Students are very good disciplined persons. Negative also will come variations, but we are taking now positive. Variations. That is about where parents character differ to the parents is called variation. Then lesson, when we are going to enter in the lesson, some words, important words. Father of genetics, Gregor John Mendel. Father of genetics. Father of genetics. Konnana? Gregor John Mendel. Mendel scientist, father of genetics. Father of human genetics. Father of human genetics, Archibald Garrett. Archibald Garrett. Father of human genetics, Archibald Garrett. This is the father of genetics Mendel. Father of human genetics, Archibald Garrett. Important words. Next, before going to the enter the lesson, we need to discuss some words. First, we need to understand those words. Then only lesson is very easy. First term, one by one. Genes. Genes. What is gene? Gene. Basic unit of heredity. Fundamental unit of heredity. Fundamental unit of heredity. Fundamental unit of heredity. Basic unit of heredity. Gene is nothing but small segment of DNA. Small segment of DNA. Small segment of DNA. For example, here I will explain. You just see this is a cell. Inside cell there is cytoplasm. Then nucleus also there. Nucleus. Inside the nucleus the chromatin material. The chromatin is condensed to form chromosome. Chromosome having DNA. DNA having genes. Small segment of DNA is gene. Gene is responsible for character. Gene is nothing but responsible for character. Character. Stem height, one character. that responsible by gene. Flower color, one character, that responsible by one gene. So character. So gene is responsible for character. According to Mendel, genes is equal to factors. Very important. One more question also theory. Which of the following structure or name the structure which is equal to genes according to Mendel? Factors only. Gene, fundamental unit of heredity, small segment of DNA, it responsible for expression the character. According to Mendel, genes are equal to factors. Next, allele. What is meant by allele? Allele, pair of genes. A pair of genes responsible for pair of contrasting character. That means exactly allele means pair. Alleles are pair. Two. One gene having two pairs. One gene having two alleles. One character controlled by one gene. One character controlled by two alleles. That's the meaning of that. One gene controlled by one character. Stem height, that character controlled by gene. Contrasting character means alternate forms. Stem height, tall, dwarf. Two alternate forms. Tall, either tall or dwarf. Stem character, stem height taken. Stem height, either it is a tall or dwarf. Tall dwarf is nothing but contrasting character. That contrasting character is controlled by allele. Alleles are present in gene. Gene is express the character, stem height character. Two alleles are present in gene that express the pair of contrasting characters. Alternate forms of character. Alternate forms means stem height, tall, dwarf. Flower position, axial, terminal. Flower color, violet to white. 2. So the two contrasting characters. Contrasting character also called traits. Contrasting traits expressed by allele. Alleles are two present in gene. Did you understand? That is allele. Allele story. Important. Next, locus. Locus means location of a gene. Location of a gene present in chromosome. Location of a gene present on chromosome is called a locus. Loci or locus. Present on. Next, some important types, some important words also here. Dominant gene. What is the dominant gene? What is the recessive gene? What is phenotype? What is genotype? Phenotype, genotype. What is homozygous? What is heterozygous condition? First, one by one. See. First, homozygous condition. What is homozygous? Homozygous condition. What's meant by homozygous? Paired genes are similar. Paired genes are similar. Present on homologous chromosome. Paired genes are similar. Present on homologous chromosome. Homologous chromosome means structure, size, behavior same. That is homologous chromosome. Paired genes are similar. Present on homologous chromosome. That's said to be homozygous condition. Example, capital T. Same na, capital T. Small t. Homozygous. Capital R. Small r, etc. Same type of paired genes are similar, present on homologous. That is homozygous condition. Heterozygous condition means paired genes are dissimilar. इसका example capital T, small t, capital R, small r. This is like that. Paired genes are dissimilar. Capital T, small t, dissimilar, not same. Present on homologous chromosome. Even theory also 2 mark question, very important. What is the difference between homozygous and heterozygous condition? Example also. Homozygous and a heterozygous condition. This is. Next to, see, next one is nothing but next dominant gene. Dominant gene. What is meant by dominant gene? Dominant gene means the gene which express their character, which express their character itself. Character, the gene which express their character individually, independently. That gene is a dominant gene. That gene is a dominant gene. So the dominant gene express their character in a homozygous condition and heterozygous condition. Just now I said homozygous and a heterozygous condition. Heterozygous condition. Dominant gene express in homozygous and a heterozygous condition. How, sir? For example, dominant gene, capital T, homozygous. This is a homozygous, capital T, capital T. So capital T indicates, for example, capital T is a dominant. It is a tall, character is a tall. Capital T is a tall. So capital T, this is a tall, this is tall. So we can say it is a tall. Tall is a dominant. Then small t is a dwarf. Small t is a dwarf. It's not a dominant, it is recessive. Then for example, heterozygous. Heterozygous, capital T, small t. Capital T is a tall. Small t is a not a tall, it is a dwarf. But it is a dominant of this one. When it is a dominant of this one, it expresses tall character only. So dominant gene expressed in homozygous, this condition, and heterozygous condition also. Two tall peoples are there. What we say? Tall. One tall, one dwarf is there. Who is going to dominate? Tall person. That is heterozygous. Dominant gene means the gene which expresses their character itself without a dependent. Dominant. It's not dependent directly. They express their character in homozygous or heterozygous condition also. Heterozygous. If both are tall is there, then we can say tall. So no need, it is not dependent. We can say tall. Tall is a dominant. One tall person, one chota person. What we say? Tall only because he is the dominant on the chota person. So that is heterozygous condition. Ye chota wala is nothing but dwarf, small t. So capital T dominant on that one. So this condition, homozygous condition, character express. Heterozygous condition, character express, that is a dominant gene. Question how they chance to ask, in which of the following condition dominant gene express their character? A homozygous, B heterozygous, C both A and B, D no one. Both A and B correct. Next, recessive gene. Recessive gene. What's meant by recessive gene? Recessive gene, the gene which cannot express their character. Cannot express their character in presence of dominance. In presence of dominant. Example here, capital T, small t. देखो capital T, small t. Capital T, small t. Capital T, small t. Capital T means tall. Small t means dwarf. Here, small t is a recessive gene. Small t. So small t, recessive, dwarf gene, it is nothing but dwarf. So it cannot express their character here. This capital T is a dominant. वो छोटा वाला, वो बड़ा वाला is there. ये छोटा वाला, it cannot dominate on the बड़ा वाला. So that type of condition is a recessive. The gene which cannot express their character in presence of dominant, that is recessive gene. In presence of dominant, the gene which cannot express their character, that is recessive gene. इसमें recessive gene क्या है? Small t is a recessive gene. Sir, when they are recessive gene express their character? Recessive genes are express their character in homozygous condition only. In homozygous only, very very important. In homozygous only. Small, for example, small t. Small t is a dwarf, I said. Both are dwarf. Chota. What we say? Dwarf. So when they are in homozygous condition, then only recessive gene express their character. Only recessive. Only homozygous condition. Recessive. Question. Only homozygous condition, which gene is going to express their character? Recessive gene. In homozygous condition, which gene express their character? Both the dominant and the recessive. If only mentioned recessive, or homozygous means both. Important one. Next, phenotype. What is meant by phenotype? Phenotype means morphological makeup of an individual. Morphological makeup of phenotype. Morphological makeup of an individual is called phenotype. We told already. इसका example tall, dwarf, then round, wrinkled. These are all the phenotype. So genotype. What is genotype? Genetical makeup of an individual is called genotype. Genetical makeup of an individual is called genotype. So क्या genetical information? Tall का क्या genetic information? Capital T. For example, how to write a tall phenotype tall. Genotype for the tall. Genotype. What is the genotype for tall character? Is capital T or capital T small t. So that is the genotype. What genetic makeup? Genetical makeup of an individual is called a genotype. Then same genotype for dwarf, small t. Genotype for round, that is a capital R. Genotype for wrinkled, this is a small r. This is capital R, small r. So morphological makeup of an individual is called a phenotype. Genetical makeup of an individual is called a genotype. This is generally phenotype and genotypes. Some other informations about this. Pleiotrophy. Pleiotrophy. What is pleiotrophy? I told you a single gene control the single character. One gene control one character. Pleiotrophy means single gene control many multiple phenotypic expression. Many multiple phenotypic expression. Single gene controls multiple phenotypic expressions are called pleiotropy. That gene is a pleiotropic gene. Exactly. One gene controls many character in our language. One gene controls one character generally. But pleiotropy means one gene controls many characters. Pleiotropy. इसका example phenylketonuria. One more word. Just its definition. In deeper we are going to see in the next classes. Pleiotropy. Multiple allelism. What is meant by multiple allelism? Generally, a gene consists of two alleles. Two alleles control the one character. Multiple allelism means single character controlled by more than two alleles. Single character controlled by more than two alleles are called a multiple allelism. इसका example human blood groups. Human blood groups. And phenylketonuria. That's over. Phenylketonuria example for pleiotropy. Human blood group example for multiple allelism. Next, polygenic inheritance. Polygenic trait or polygenic trait. Polygenic trait means the character which can control by more than two genes. The character which can control by more than two genes are called a polygenic trait. Polygenic inheritance. इसका example human skin color. Then see Punnett square. Very important word. Punnett square now. Punnett square means the definition. One more question also theory. Punnett square. It is a graphical representation To calculate the all possible genotype of offsprings in given cross is called Punnett square. I repeat the definition. It's a graphical representation. To calculate the all possible genotype of offspring in given cross is called Punnett square. The Punnett square given by first time R.C. Punnett. R.C. Punnett scientist. R.C. Punnett. R.C. means Reginald. Reginald C. Punnett. Reginald C. Punnett. Reginald C. Punnett. So Reginald C. Punnett is a British geneticist. He is a British scientist. British. London, America, England. British geneticist. British geneticist. Then Reginald C. Punnett given Punnett square in 1927. That is also very important. 1927. British geneticist. Then R.C. Punnett given the Punnett square. Next, monohybrid cross. Some other words. Monohybrid cross. So what is meant by monohybrid cross? See here. Monohybrid cross means monohybrid cross. Monohybrid cross. Cross between two parents differ in only one character or one pair of contrasting traits is called monohybrid cross. Cross between two parents differ in only one character or one pair of contrasting characters is called monohybrid cross. Dihybrid cross. Cross between two parents differ in two characters or two pairs of contrasting traits is called dihybrid cross. This is the basic words. Before going to start the lesson, must and should we need to know about these words. Thank you. Any doubts?